African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Clonel AC, Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation as of March 18, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. In the Kharkov direction, units of the North Group of Forces inflicted defeat on formations of the Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the area of the settlement of Volchansk. In the Kharkov region, that the Ukrainian armed forces lost over 35 servicemen, 4 vehicles, a field artillery gun. An electronic warfare station was destroyed. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position. The manpower and equipment of 3 mechanized assault brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and a territorial defense brigade were defeated in the areas of the settlements of Malaya Shapkovka, Monikonovka, Radkovka, Shikovka, and Proletarskoye in the Kharkiv region. The enemy's losses amounted to 205 servicemen, 3 combat armored vehicles, including a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 5 pickup trucks, 4 artillery pieces, including 2 made by NATO countries, an ammunition depot, and 3 electronic warfare stations. The units of the Southern Group of Troops occupied more advantageous lines and positions. They defeated the formations of the mechanized, infantry, and airmobile brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the areas of the settlements of Seversk, Sherbanovka, and Ivanopoli of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian Armed Forces lost over 200 servicemen, 2 armored combat vehicles, and 3 cars. Units of the Center Group of Forces continue to advance into the depths of the enemy's defense. Defeat was inflicted on formations of 3 mechanized assault brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, a Marine Brigade, and a National Guard Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Krasnoarmysk, Myrylyubovka, Novoalexandrovka, Yudaknoy, Uspanovka, Dmitrov, and Shevchenko of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost more than 440 servicemen, 4 armored combat vehicles, including 2 U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carriers, 6 cars, and 3 artillery pieces. During active operations, units of the East Force Grouping inflicted defeat on formations of the motorized infantry, airmobile brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, and the Territorial Defense Brigade in the areas of the settlements of Bogodar, Komar, and Otradnoy of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to more than 145 servicemen, 2 combat armored vehicles, 2 cars, 5 field artillery pieces, including 155 mm self-propelled artillery units Paladin made in the USA and Krab made in Poland. Units of the Dnepr Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of 2 coastal defense brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces in the areas of the settlements of Novodanilovka, Kamenskoye in the Zaporizhia region, and Tokarevka in the Kherson region. Up to 70 servicemen, 3 vehicles, and an ammunition depot were destroyed. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation inflicted damage on oil industry facilities that provide support to the armed forces of Ukraine, military airfield infrastructure, storage and use sites for unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as concentrations of manpower and equipment of the armed formations of the armed forces of Ukraine in 146 districts. Air defense systems shot down 5 JDAM-guided aerial bombs and a U.S.-made Mars multiple launch rocket system, as well as 117 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the following have been destroyed: 658 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 47,211 unmanned aerial vehicles, 601 anti-aircraft missile system, 22,314 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,529 combat vehicles of multiple launch rocket systems, 22,638 field artillery pieces and mortars, 33,012 units of special military vehicles. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.